All right, here we are with our last cooking with Grandma Tanner. Can you believe that the whole year season has gone by? Goodness. So today we are making apple and sweet potato casserole. So once the video is done, I will post a picture. But this recipe is in our Gather cookbook on page 21, I do believe. Right there. So if you have our Tanner's Gather cookbook, you can find it in there as well. So take it away, Grandma.
Okay, today I am using 3 kinds of apples. I have a Gold Rush, which is picked very late in the season and they're real firm. This is a Jana Gold, cross between a Golden Delicious and a Jonathan. And then this is a Golden Delicious. So I thought the 3 combined would be real nice. So the recipe calls for about 4 sweet potatoes, and you peel them and then slice them a 1/2 inch thick. So I've already done that. I've sliced them and I've boiled them just till they're just a little soft. And then you put them in this casserole plate or dish and just lay them in there.
And our sweet potatoes, along with all of our squash, is buy 2, get 2 free. Mix and match. So if you're wanting to make this casserole, come in and get your sweet potatoes.
Yeah, we don't have.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking butternut.
Yeah. I think you could probably use a squash with this. This would be good. But this is a great holiday dish for Thanksgiving or Christmas or to take over. And I made this one here this morning, and I cut the apples just a little bit different in there. But I believe this could be made the day before and then just put it in the oven and heat it up. So I'm just lining these sweet potatoes up in here. Now I went ahead and sliced the apples. I sliced them with our little slicer. We sell these. Just go down. So I had 2, 4, 8 slices, and then I peeled them and cut each slice lengthwise. So I put these in water with just a little bit of lemon juice, and I just did this about a 1/2 hour ago, so they don't turn dark on you. So I'm going to take them back here and drain them, drain the water off.
Is there a certain amount of lemon juice you put in? Teaspoon, tablespoon, half a cup?
I put about a tablespoon in, and
Okay.
it was probably close to almost a quart of water, not quite. So now the next step is you just lay these apples on top of the sweet potatoes. Now it calls for an ungreased casserole dish. So you just lay them on there, make it look real nice. What is better than sweet potatoes and apples for Thanksgiving?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you can make it the day before so you don't have so much stuff to do on Thanksgiving when you're already spending so much time in the kitchen.
Yes, I think this would be great because these apples will be cooked. Now these sweet potatoes, I did tell you that I sliced them, peeled them, sliced them, and I parboiled them. You just boil them just till they get a little soft. You don't want them real mushy, otherwise they'll all break up. So then it calls for the syrup, white Casserole syrup, or light colored, and I always put my syrup in the microwave for just about 30-40 seconds because it'll pour so much easier. We do that with our caramel apples when we make them. Pour that out of there. You just drizzle this all over on top of these apples and sweet potatoes. One of those young girls that are not in school, this would be a nice casserole for them to make for Thanksgiving. So you got the white syrup, and then next is the brown sugar, and it calls for a 2/3 of a cup. Wait, put it in there. Yeah, there it goes. You just crumble that a little bit on top. Some of this is dark brown sugar and some of it is light brown. Sprinkle that sugar on top. It's really, the hardest thing probably is to get those sweet potatoes all peeled and cut 1/2 inch in diameter, 1/2 inch thick, I mean. It's a nice sweet apples with the sweet potatoes. Then it calls for a 1/2 cup of chopped pecans or pecan pieces. So just sprinkle some of them on top there. Even them out a little bit. It's very attractive. And then 2 tablespoons of butter. So just little pats of butter all around. This is a nice side dish, and then you can still have your white potatoes or mashed potatoes, whatever you want to make. So I can't believe it's the end of the year. We are having an apple sale. All the apples are buy 2 bags and get the 3rd one free of equal or lesser value. And we are also running a lot of other sales with our gourmet foods.
Yep, a lot of the canned goods are on sale. Your syrups and jams and jellies, your soup bases. There's quite a few things. So come on in and stock up your cart.
And cider, buy 2 gallons,
Yes.
get one free.
And that includes the regular apple cider or the peach. You can mix and match your ciders.
So when I took this one out of the oven, everything had melted on it, and I thought, well, that doesn't have very much color. So I did sprinkle a little cinnamon on top of that, which I think you could, after this is all out of the oven, sprinkle a little bit of sugar or cinnamon. Now it says to cover it, and then it kind of steams. And you bake it in an oven for 35 minutes at 350. And it's done. And those apples are just nice and soft. And then after it cools, you could put the foil back on it, stick it in the fridge, and then the next day, warm it up just a little bit before you eat. Okay, we wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And I don't know, the groups might be a little small this year, but we'll see.
Yep. Well, we thank everybody for watching each week, and we hope you come back and watch us again next year. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody.